Hello, everyone. I'm not sure if is that background music too loud. Let me know. Hello, everyone. I said hi, everyone, in the comments, but I'll say it in live again too. Hi, Noah, Jonathan, Lisa, Laura. Hello. Hey. Oh. 017, Pinky, hello. Roger, hello. Mark, hello. Good to see you all so much. I think I missed some earlier in the chat, but hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? I'm sorry, I'm looking over here because this is where my chat is over here to the side. So if you see me looking over there, that's why. Leanne, hello. Oh my goodness, so many people this morning. And Joe and Sherry Ann, hello. Yes, hi. As you all know, I have not been on lives in quite a while. We haven't been posting videos in quite a while. So yeah, I wanted to do a short live just to tell y'all what's going on and what's happening in our lives. We are still here. We are still going to be posting videos. Okay. The channel, I don't know. We'll give you more of an update because I'm going to do another update too. Zach and I are going to do, like, it's not going to be a live. It's going to be a real video update where we give even more information as to what's going on. I just wanted to say hi and that, like, we're not gone. One of the most important things, hello Elaine, how are you? Good to see you. One of the reasons that I haven't been going live, and you may have all noticed, I've taken a step back from like community activities in general, and it's kind of a long story, but what I'll say is, like, it wasn't doing anything for my health, right? So I would get high anxiety and a lot of stuff. I have a lot of things, a lot of whatever. I can explain further. So a lot has been going on in my life. I've been in therapy for a really long time, and I noticed that certain things weren't getting any better. Some things have been getting harder for me, especially like socializing, doing social things. I tend to be very literal and take things very, very literally. I speak like without hidden meanings or anything, you know. I don't do that. I'm not good at small talk. I don't do any of that stuff, right? So anyway, because of how many problems were coming up and everything, I did get an assessment for autism and ADHD, and turns out that I'm autistic and ADHD. Go figure. So, you know, I do have a very hard time socializing. It takes a lot of energy out of me. It makes me very anxious. I always think I'm saying the wrong thing, partly because, like, I mean, to conventional standards, I am, I guess. I'm not that type of person. I'm more of a, I don't know, I see patterns. I like truth. I mean, that's why I'm in this whole thing, right? I love mysteries. I love trying to solve stuff. So, I took a big step back. That's why I took a big step back from everything, right? I think people were misunderstanding me a lot. There was other stuff going on, and I just, like, I couldn't really do it anymore. I hope you all understand. Hello, Jimmy. How are you? Oh, and Jimmy, guys, I've been working with Jimmy. He has a great new show. If you haven't seen it yet, you have to go see it. The Ghost Quest show with Uncle Junk and everything. It's a new debunking show, and I think it's such a fresh new take on debunking and how everything goes. Dude, Noah, if you haven't seen it, please go watch Jimmy's new show. It is hilarious. So I've been helping him out a little bit, just a little bit with that. Like I did some of the artwork, or I did the artwork, most of it for that, and then he animated it and did the rest. Like he just tells me like, okay, I want this, I want that. I draw it up for him, send it over to him, and I mess up a lot too. So I'm sorry about that. The show will look better and better moving forward, but it's all Jimmy, like mostly. I just, he guided me on what he wanted, and then I did it. So yeah, and I love it. It was really good. Like, oh, you did see it now. Okay, good. Yeah, it was so good. It's I can't wait. I'm going to be doing a couple more drawings for him too. And so we're into the paranormal. Zach and I are still here. I can't say much, but we have more than one project. One really big project that we have been working on. Some people in the chat already know about it because they're actually going to be a part of it. Don't say anything, guys. It's still top secret. But yeah, we are working something that is outside of YouTube, and the reason why, and you guys will know more as it gets closer and closer, and more when we can tell you exactly what's going on, that there's no way I can do this type of project with YouTube. It needs a lot of funding, and the kind of funding that I couldn't even begin to pull off on my own through YouTube and whatnot. So that's that. Like, but we are still going to be posting videos here. Again, I'll tell you more about that when we're going to do our a proper video update on all of that. And I just wanted to come say hi and thank you guys for all of your support, like from the past and moving forward, because I am really exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited for what's coming. I really truly hope that my hopes is that we can bring something to you guys that you all deserve, and something that may or may not change the way people view and kind of do paranormal, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know how to say that. Like, it's not all me. It's a group effort. I've been working with a lot of people trying to, come up with something that will change things for the better, and hopefully bring a lot of truth and a better way of doing things to the forefront. So that's our goal with that. And it's just like, the kind of stuff that we've been saying since the very beginning, the kind of stuff that we really want to do, is really hard to do on YouTube with like zero budget at all. So that's how that is. Like, it's really hard. It's a different type of thing. Okay, I'll just say that it's a different type of thing. But yeah, some people do know about it, and I'm really hoping that when everything does come out, that you guys will really, really love it. I've listened to feedback and being in this community and being around YouTube on both sides. Like, well, I watch a lot of different types of YouTube, but like from the entertainment side all the way to you know, people exposing things, and not just debunkers, but exposés in general, informational and everything else. I listen, I read comments, I try to get the pulse of what everyone wants, and then I know for me what I want is something way different than what is currently available, like anywhere. And I've kind of gotten I've gotten burnt out on watching investigations. I've gotten burnt out on the drama side. I've gotten burnt out on, like, there's only a few things that are really, I'm really sorry, that I actually watch on the paranormal nowadays. I've been watching a lot of other stuff, and I've not been on YouTube, honestly, that often. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. So thank you so much, Leanne. You're so sweet. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and just tell you all how much I loved and appreciated you guys. I still do. We are still gonna post videos. We are still doing all that stuff, you know. I have a lot going on in my life, other than the diagnosis and learning more about what is healthy for me and how to deal with not getting overwhelmed on a day-to-day life. Just a wee bit of a glitch, yes. I am on medication for ADHD too now. It's not the stimulant medication. It's not what you guys are thinking, and it helps a little bit, but I'm working on it. I have a lot going on with my house, my kids. My house has been leaky, so, and one of the windows broke, and before winter comes, we had to, like, do something about that, right? And we always wanted to take that window out anyway because it's part of the kitchen, right? So we kind of wanted to take that window out and put in, like, there isn't any, this is getting more on the boring side, I'm sorry, but like a pantry, there's no pantry, so we want to put the pantry cupboard up and get a new refrigerator and all that. And so I'm waiting for the money to do all that, by the way. Like, we are desperately, like, whew, things are hard. And that's another reason why we haven't done any, like, little investigations or any of that. Did you finish your last 10 windows? No. So we took one window out, and because we did that, we needed to do new siding for the whole entire, it was one wall, okay? So we pulled off all that siding, and there was a whole bunch of wasps and, like, crazy stuff going on. And it was really, really super hot. That's when the heat wave was. So we took all of that off, and we put up new siding, patched up that hole. We put in a new window on my daughter's side, and so that's done. But we found out when we were pulling all the siding off that there's a lot more leaks. We really need to do the whole outside of our house. In fact, like, our front door, well, our back door too. Our back door fell off entirely, and we had to, like, screw it on. But we do have one exit still, so it's fine. It was really crazy. Oh my gosh. Nothing to worry about, just spam. So, like, my front door, though, it was leaking. Like, every time, like, we had a heat wave, but we also have these crazy rains that happen. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll show you guys when I do the whole thing. It's gonna be gray with a black trim. You know, me and black. I love black. So, like, I can't paint the whole house black, but I can do a lot of black trim and some decorations and stuff. So we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, so the front door, we would get these like downpour rains, and there was just water pouring into our front door. And if we get heavy snows this year too, it was like soaked there, and nothing I could do would dry it out. So I had to fix that leak too. This real question in my life for this and our experiences extend beyond the controlled narrative, true personal experience will game algorithm. Yeah. I mean, I really agree with that, Jonathan. Truly. So I don't know. It's been hard. It's been hard. We have a cat now too, because for those of you that don't know, a cat was outside of my house last winter just looking in, like for a long time. She would just be looking into the window, and I'd be like, "Hello, kitty. Like, you are not mine. I'm like deadly allergic to cats." But then she started jumping into the window, and she looked very skinny and thin. So I'm like, okay, well, I can't. This poor creature, I cannot allow her to just like starve, you know? So I fed her, and now she just lives here. Like, she chose us. She does have a spay tattoo on her belly. So she used to be somebody's. And I tried to take her to the vet, although she wouldn't not go in a carrier. And I have to still try to carrier train her so that I can take her to the vet, get her a checkup, check for tips to see if maybe she got lost, you know? But my theories are that she was dumped, which is really sad. It does happen. She's a very highly unusual cat. She's very, very much a mouser. Actually, she kills everything. So we named her Mazikeen, torturer of mice. But yeah, she kills everything from lizards, bugs, little snakes. She's brought huge grasshoppers into the house. She kills birds, everything. So when she's in here, we can't let the bearded dragon out, obviously, because she would try to kill it. Hello, Sage Rat. How are you? So that's going on too. We still have things going on with other stuff that I can't talk about too, like other legal issues that we started a class action lawsuit against someone, and that's going. It's supposed to be resolved soon, so that's good. And after that, we should be going full time on trying to do our house projects and this big project that we're working on, which is really exciting. Also, I think we've been tossing around the idea of doing home inspections as well, and that's like inspecting new build constructions, because Zach's in it right now, right? He does low volt, so he sees all the things that are wrong with it. Like, don't buy a new house unless you get an inspector to come in and have them fix everything, because they do not build stuff the way they're supposed to, like, ever. I don't think there's one house that I've seen or that he's talked about that's like, oh, this house is truly perfect. Just doesn't happen. So we might do that too. That might be like a job that we do if we don't get funding immediately for our project. What I truly believe, our tendency to care for life, the tendency to embrace those things outside of our comfort zone, to find the most important qualities human, the good shepherd. Oh, yes. I mean, okay, so I've gotten way back more into my own spirituality and my peace too. Taking a step back has really helped that. I'm not a very social person in real life either. I mean, Noah can attest. We're just not that social. We have our friend Alex, who he's on the neurodivergent side too, and Eli, who didn't actually come to the Stanley with us. Oh my goodness. He was supposed to be there though. That's very sad that he didn't get to go. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry for the thumbnail. I just really love the Stanley Hotel, so that's on there. Like, we did film. We do have footage. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to release that. Yeah, humans. Okay, so yeah, even my good friend Eli and his sister Hannah, I'm good friends with too. And then I made one friend, a new in-person friend as well. But I don't see people too often. I keep to my family and myself. Going to the grocery store even gives me anxiety. I don't interact with humans well. I guess that's why I like what I like doing. It's a very structured thing, right? Like, you can go out in the middle of the night to an abandoned building, or like rent out an entire hotel or something like that, right? And you sit around and talk to your good close friends like a slumber party, but it's only every 6 months or so, and you hang out and then you say, oh, that was really fun, okay, bye. Like, that's me. Yeah, I just don't. And I've been trying to work on it, because my other therapist, she was like, okay, well, you have to have a social life, you have to have like people in your life, like safety net and all that, and I just really don't. I don't do that. I make things work on my own, and I'm very good at problem solving and figuring stuff out in that aspect. But I just I tried really hard. Like, Zach he isn't very social either, if you've noticed. Like, when he's online with me, he talks even less than me. He's just very quiet. In fact, Noah, how was he in person? Was he that much different? I don't think he talks. Let's see, Derek, hello. How are you? But yeah, so I did want to say a little bit about, like, okay, so it's been a long time, and I did promise, okay, like, oh, we're going to release the Stanley investigation that we did with Noah, and Noah and Annie were there, and all of that. Well, I've been sitting on that. Where else did we go? We did 2 investigations, I think. I don't know. I lost a bunch of footage. That was the other thing, too. Like, okay, so we had the UFO watchtower, we had Riverdale Road, I think we had footage from maybe a couple other places too, but I accidentally deleted everything. That's the other update that I wanted to give. I still have the Stanley. That's the one thing I have. So, we went there, and it was a really, really super fun time. Like, I loved hanging out with Noah. We all talked, we all shared the different types of investigation styles we like and why. We talked a lot with Alex about radio and how radio works and stuff like that, which he said a lot of really interesting stuff. It's just, right now, I can't really edit that video or put it up. Exactly like how he was in the lives, yeah. He's a man of very few words. He's great, though. I love Zach so much. He's doing well. He's getting burnt out with his job, like really burnt out. So we do need a break. Oh, also, I'll tell you guys this little update. We went to Louisiana for a week. We went to New Orleans for a week for our anniversary, because we do something special. I think Zach could take me in a fight. He's never been in a fight, well, except for against a dog. Like, he's been attacked by a dog, but he's never been in a real fight, but he is very, very, very strong and quick. I will say that. Like, I think we want to do some type of martial arts for like a meditative type of thing that we learn. We've talked about it a bunch. We just never did it. I mean, that involves people too, right? That's hard. It's hard. So, what was I saying? Dang it. I lost my train of thought. There's that ADHD there, right? Holy moly. It's just like all the way out of my head. Zach could knock me out with his beard. It's gotten longer too. It's gotten longer. His beard's so fluffy. I love it. Okay, so hold on. We were gonna do something else. What was I talking about? Man, I really, really, really lost my train of thought. But yeah, Louisiana. Okay, so we went to Louisiana for our anniversary, and it was so much fun. We had so much fun there. We saw some people that were really, really good friends that we met online, and they were really awesome. We did a lot of cool, fun things in the French quarters. Hello, Cynthia. How are you? Very nice to join us. Yes. Let's see. So, what did we do? We ate a lot of really good food while we were there, and you know, there's a lot of people in the French Quarter, so that was kind of hard. But we did get to go to a voodoo shop, like one of their authentic voodoo shops, right? I'll say this, okay? I think we have more authentic, like, witchcraft type of stores here in Colorado Springs than those voodoo stores that are in New Orleans, okay? I don't know what's going on. I'm sure they have some stuff that's authentic there, but it was very tourist trappy. It wasn't very... Bourbon Street was awesome. Okay, too many people for me. I'll say that. There was too many people, and at night, I mean, people don't wear clothes, man. That's what I'll say. Wayne, hello, Wayne. Oh my goodness. Look at everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay. I missed you all. How much fun is this? Oh my gosh. So, Bourbon Street was awesome. We had the best pizza in America that I've ever had was in New Orleans, and I think it was close to Bourbon Street. It was very close. It was so good. Like, it came close to Italian pizza, very close. And I know people are going to hate me for this, and maybe Zach will disagree, but I think it was better than New York pizza. I'm just saying. It was really, really good. And then we had, they have these slushies there that are like, it's like a Slurpee or a slushie, right? They're gigantic, and they're alcohol. So we had a Long Island iced tea. That was really good. Then, we would go back and forth. We'd go to the hotel. We'd check out part of, like, New Orleans, drive around, mostly going down into the French Quarters. And we did a ghost tour there, which was, I would say it was really, really amazing. Of course, there was no ghosts or anything, right? But our guide, she was amazing. So it was mostly his history that she talked about. Hello, Jose Puerto Rican. Oh my goodness. It was very fun. I didn't buy anything from the voodoo shops because I don't know. I don't think we bought. I think we came home with a piece of leather because it was our 3rd anniversary, right? So This guy gave us a piece of leather for free, and I'm going to write the date and the place on it. So that's like our anniversary. Because your third anniversary, the material for that is leather. So we always do something like that too. So we have a commemorative little thing from there. But the ghost tour, amazing. She started it out saying like, okay, this is going to be mostly history. So if you guys are wanting more than that, then I'm sorry, because like, you know, you can't just like, okay, here's a ghost. Like, ghosts don't do that. And I think she said that she's never seen a ghost either, but she does the ghost tours. And the last place that we ended up on the tour was extremely horrifying, like the history of it. I'm not going to say what it was, because I think that no one's allowed to investigate there. No one's allowed to do anything there. But I think that's going to be our next big project, is that specific location, because I didn't know anything about it. And I don't think it's something that is common knowledge except for people that are in New Orleans. But it has extremely good history. Don't forget to tickle the like button. Oh, thank you. Sage Rat, awesome. So yeah, it is a very fascinating location, and I'd love to go back there and learn more about it and do some extensive research on it, because like, wow, was that place, that was it was crazy. Sorry that I'm so vague all the time, but these things will come out, I promise you, in the future at some point. And you guys all know what I'm talking about when that happens. So hopefully, like, well, not even hopefully, it will happen, because we've come really far in our project. I will tell you a little bit more in that other video that we're doing. Like I said, we're doing a video update that's not alive, and it's going to be a little bit more in depth than this and tell you guys a little bit more. But I also wanted to say, unfortunately, this will be my last live. We may do No One Alone for Christmas, or other, like if it's for a charity or something like that, or if people want to have us on to ask questions or something like that, like an interview thing, then we would do something like that. But so as far as like lives go that are on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis or anything like that, we won't be doing those anymore. And I will just have some stuff that I will be working on for the channel that'll be coming out. Again, I'm gonna update more on what exactly we're gonna be posting on the channel. Yes, it is gonna still be paranormal and stuff like that, but I think the video where Zach and I sit down together and talk about it will be more informative. Of course, I have a couple things that haven't been released yet that I need to release and work on. And one of them was that salt episode, because I'm going to be doing more stuff like that when I have time, is like doing deep dive research on like one topic that's strongly related to the paranormal, and it's sort of more of an informational type of video. So that's how that's going to go. But yeah, I mean, I think we won't have many videos coming out per year on this channel. I wish it could be different, but my life is so chaotically busy. Up until just this week, I myself have had 2 therapist appointments a week and a doctor and a psychiatrist mixed in there, not every single week, but every other week to once a month, and then other appointments as well. And then my kids are being assessed too. for a lot of reasons. And they have their therapy appointments too, and school and all that, and the work on our house. Can't forget about that. It is crazy. It is crazy over here. Yeah, my pets, and my kitchen still isn't finished. I know. Who is it? Who is it that knows? Oh, is Mike still here? Is he still in here? Mike knows. We've been doing our kitchen for like years now. It's functional, but it's still not finished. So, you know, that's the thing there. Like, I have so many things that I've started and not followed through and not finished. But I mean, that's just really, really indicative to like the whole ADHD thing, right? Like, I feel this pressure and intent. If it has an intense pressure or interest for me, I can hyper focus and get it done. But like my kitchen, I didn't have any kitchen at all, so I was panicked but tired all of the time. And once I got it to a certain point where it was functional, I was like, okay, I'm good. You know, like if you guys were there for the blood live, that big pentagram that's in blood still on my wall. So that's how my kitchen's going. So yeah, I have we have a lot of projects that we need to get done. So that is one of the reasons why I can't hyper focus on my passion, which is paranormal and related interesting things that I researched, and deep dives into that type of thing. I just haven't, life has been lifing too hard, and I haven't gotten to do any of it. I did get new glasses though, so now I can see. So that's a good thing. I kind of like the pentagram too, but okay, so here's the thing. I have kids. I have 3 kids. My daughter is 12. She'll be 13 in April. And so she has friends over and stuff, and they have parents that come over, like, because she wants her friends to stay the night or come for dinner or whatever. They'll come over and I'll be like, I'll forget to even say anything about the pentagram. It'll just be a big blood pentagram in my kitchen. To me it's normal. But it is right side up. Like, it's not upside down. But a lot of people don't really understand that symbol for the pentagram. Yeah, a teenager, yeah, she's yep. I have my hands full, I'm telling you. Like, she wants a phone, she wants to be on the internet, and I'm like, that is so dangerous. I've seen so many documentaries on how dangerous that is. You have to be very proactive as a parent these days, because it's just like the wild, wild west. But yeah, she's coming up on those years, and she really wants to go out and do things on her own. Like, the other day she asked if her and her friends could go to the mall and be dropped off, and she's 12. I was like, nope. They don't understand. It's because they think you're a devil worshiper. Yeah, they do. Nothing could be further from the truth, too. I am not a devil worshiper, but I mean, we did have our friend. Okay, so we did have people over. We tried to be social one day. We went out with Eli and Alex and our friend Miriam, and her husband was supposed to, her soon-to-be husband was supposed to come too. We went on a walk, and then we came over here and like just hung out, and I hooked up karaoke for everyone so they could like do karaoke if they wanted to. And he walked in, and he's newly spiritual and religious, and so he looked at it and he was like, interesting. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll explain this. This is so I did a live on YouTube, and I was explaining how to make blood and all that. Oh, by the way, I mean, if you guys are subscribed to the other channel too, Mariah's Kitchen, like the whole occult life, Mariah's Occult Kitchen, where I watch paranormal videos and really just commentate on them because I'm not really a debunker or anything like that. I'll call things out when I see it, but I'll more like comment on it. I haven't done those videos either, but it's like, those are a little bit easier to do, and my kitchen's still set up in a way where I could do it relatively good, but the audio was always a problem for me. I would get this buzzing noise because of how many wires and everything I have to connect and how many lights there is. So I got these little bead things that are supposed to cut down on that like electric sound. I find it interesting that in the Middle Ages, pentagrams were talismans to protect against demons. Yeah, it is amazing how media changes things, but that's one of the things that, you know, there will be little investigations on our channel as well. But one of the things that I wanted to jump more into was like the deep dive history and how things changed just due to the media, like the salt one that I'm doing, and pentagrams. I might do one on symbols entirely, or the cross, because it's very interesting. The cross upside down isn't devil worshipping either. That's actually a protection symbol. Hello, Cree. Nice to see you as well. I can't believe I'm seeing everyone here. This is so amazing. I really, like, I'm very amazed at all of you guys turning up to say hello. I did miss, a part of me really did miss doing this. A part of me, you know? But it's so much energy. So after I get off this live, I'm going straight into therapy. So, you know, then I have to talk for another hour, and it's like, oh my gosh. Even demons aren't demonic. These days they used to be powerful and cause major catastrophes. Nowadays they can barely scratch ghost hunters. Claire! Oh my gosh! Hello, Claire! How are you? It is so good to see you. Yeah, well, I have a book on demons too. I've had it for a really long time. I think it's called The Field Guide to Demons. I've had a couple books. One on demons and angels. And the thing is, if you know a lot about other cultures, gods, and different entities that are like mythological, according to popular culture and popular religion, which happens to be mostly Christianity. I'm not saying anything bad about that, but the thing is that most demons are, in fact, just other entities that Christians call demons. So, like, they're other gods from other cultures, they're other entities. Some of them can be related to the Fae, and stuff like that. So I might do a video on that too, because I find the whole demons and demonology thing really interesting. And Zach had reminded me that one of the times that he was on a live, he was talking about the whole demon thing. And he was like, it's really interesting, but like the more he looked into it, the more it's like, well, if you're very much into history and studying history and a scholar in history and mythologies and religions and cultures and stuff like that, you're really a demonologist too, because you already know all of that. There's not really much new under the sun about all that stuff. So dismissing our youth is a mistake. They may be misguided, but they are absolutely paramount to our future and truly what we left behind. Yeah, I know. No, I try to teach my daughter a lot. Like, she's very included. I don't shelter her, but I do. There's things that I consider age appropriate, you know, for their age. So I very much teach my daughter when, you know, every year something else becomes more age appropriate, she learns more about that, and I'm not going to shelter her in any way. I am keeping her off the internet at this young age, and I'm going to teach her as she's going to get a phone this year, and it's going to be one of those phones that are well protected, like a bark phone. I don't know if you guys have kids or know anything about that. Gods, demons, fae, shifters, vampires, and so on. Yeah, I mean, and Cree, you do, because you researched a lot for your book writing, right? Which I do want to get some of your books and have a peek at those, because I have been reading a lot more too. Like, I need a lot of quiet, alone time. I'm trying to honor the way my brain is wired, so that I'm not constantly freaking out or having anxiety or meltdowns. And I mean, you guys don't really see my meltdowns and stuff like that, but that's part of like being autistic, right? And not every autistic adult has like public meltdowns, but I do. And it's very embarrassing, to say the least. Most of them have been at work. So, like, when you're autistic, you have a very rigid sense of right and wrong, veracity, as to say, like, gracious about some things, especially the truth. Like, if that's not factual, if that's not correct, it's going to bother, and I need to correct. Like, I don't do it to offend anyone, or I don't know how to say that. I don't do it to offend anyone, but I want to be corrected when I'm wrong about something, so that I can look into it, research, understand, and then I don't say anything wrong anymore. Like, I want to be corrected. But I guess, like, neurotypical people don't like being corrected. Anyway, what was my point about that? The veracity thing. So when I'm at work, and this happened when I was a producer for a live show in the morning, and it just so I think I told this story before on the live too, but it just so happened that the executive producer, Jennifer O'Rourke, she was leaving, and so they were getting a new executive producer, which I thought would be me, because I have been with the show the entire time. I know it in and out and everything, and unless they were getting, they said it was going to be from within the company, but there wasn't anyone else on the show that could fill those shoes. But they made it the host of the show, Shay Leeper, and I'm sorry, but coming from an inside standpoint, when you work behind the scenes in TV and stuff like that, I'm not trying to say anything bad about actors, okay? But usually they don't know. Like, you can't just. Shay didn't know anything. She was like Mrs. California, and had her little ponytail and everything. She never stuck around. She didn't know anything about the ins and outs of the show at all whatsoever. She just read her lines, which I wrote. I wrote everything for the show, okay? And I did all the research, and I got the audience members, and I got the guests, and I did everything on that show. But they decided to make her executive producer. Mind you, she was already getting paid a lot more than me. I got minimum wage. She got a lot more, a salary and a car and per diem, and they even gave her a little bit for rental, for their house rental. I got none of that. None of that. I got minimum wage, and on top of it, they said that they weren't going to pay me my overtime anymore. Wait, that's against the law. You can't do that. That is against the law. You cannot not pay people their overtime, okay? And then when they announced that she was going to be the executive producer and get more of a raise and blah, 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 all that, I was just like, okay, I need to go home and calm down, because otherwise, like, this is not going to be good, right? So I went home, I thought about things, and I went back, and I thought I would be calm and collected and just explain my feelings, but that is not what happened. I don't know if you guys have seen The Good Doctor and how he like freaks out, but it was that basically, saying that it's not fair, that it's illegal. They can't. I just kept on repeating, it's illegal. You guys cannot not pay me my overtime. That's illegal. That's illegal. You know. And crying and screaming at everyone, and I quit and walked out. I was like, good luck doing the show without me, good luck. And they did. They hired 3 people. They paid them more than double what I was making. I think they paid them $17 an hour, 3 each. 3 people, full time, to do the job that I was doing, and the show still failed within 3 months. So, you know, like, that's what they get, you know? But yeah, I've had other meltdowns like that too, because like, employers do so many illegal things, and it's illegal. You can't treat your employees like that. You can't. Like, it's just like, there are laws. You have to pay people a certain way. You can't. The heat is kicking your butt. I'm sorry, Roger. I know. Like, we just got a break from it today. So today it's going to be 80, which is. Let me check. Hey Siri, what is 80 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? So 26.67 today, instead of like 90s, in the 90s or 100. They've had a heat advisory. It's like, it's too hot. It's too hot. Don't go outside. But yeah, and prices here are outrageous. They actually like raised the price of electricity here. Like, they have premiums now. So like at 5 p.m. to it's over 30. Yeah, that's way too hot. That's way too hot. Yeah, I didn't see this, so they're lost. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason for I don't freak out for no reason. But it's the public meltdowns where I'm yelling and screaming and crying and repeating the same thing over and over again. You know, yeah, people don't like, especially because like I may talk a lot in lives because I have to fill the silence, but in person I talk to if I'm comfortable with people. I'm at work or other places, I'm very quiet. I'm not very talkative. I'm very quiet, very shy. That's what they said about me. They said I was shy my whole entire life. But actually I found out, guess what? I have selective mutism, which it's not shy. Like, I literally can't talk. Like, my throat shuts, and even if I want to say something, it's not possible. So, and when I was a kid, I had it really bad, especially when I was around other people, and I would like put my hands like this and wave them and flap them and like and cover my face, and like, because I couldn't talk. I just couldn't. And that was like, I was 4.5. I have a videotape of my dad recorded me during one of those things. He didn't know it was going to happen, but I was 4.5 years old, and still at 5, like I had a totally different image of myself in my head, like how I interacted with people, but I really didn't talk that much. I was more of a non-verbal communicator. Raining, New Zealand, raining. Oh, and you had crazy rain the past few days and flash floods. That's what they're saying today and last night. Oh, we did have another leak in our roof too. And Zach had it. Like I don't like heights, so I was like, I'm not going up on the roof. You're gonna have to do that all on your own. But he did fix the leak. So last night when it rained and it like downpoured, there's a lot of flash flood warnings here as well because Colorado's been so dry. And I don't know if you've known, but there's like huge forest fires too, like really big. The air quality around here is like not good. But yeah, so anyway, yeah. Very embarrassing. Like I go home and I'm like, well, good that I quit that job because I'm never going back there. Like you just, it's hard. I laugh about it, but it's very hard when you get to a certain point and you just, I can't help it. I will, and I've been having more like meltdowns in my personal life. So that's kind of what led me into like figuring out, like I knew I had some neurodivergent traits because of my therapist, but she said I would have to go to a specialist and be assessed. So once I got really interested in that because I'm like so many things are very difficult for me right now and I can't deal with the social aspect and it's getting harder to like even just go to the grocery store or do anything like that. That's when I pulled up a screener for neurodivergence. So I was like, I want a neurodivergent screener. And I took the whole screener, and then I took like 5 or 6 more because it was like very high amount of autistic traits. And I was like, autistic? Like, really? I didn't know much about it. So, voices as relevant as any other things. Yeah. Neurodivergent trait screener. I don't know what you mean, Jimmy. But yeah, so that's that. I kind of apologize that this will be my last social live that I do. Like I said, if there's a huge update or there's a spot for No One Alone for Christmas, or anyone else has a really cool thing that they're doing for like charity or something like that. Yeah, no, that's not what I said. Screener, not wiener, screener. Neurodivergent screener. So they have these tests, the DSM-5 and stuff like that, you know, and you go ahead and you go through and you very likely, you know, it's like very likely to not likely at all, and there's varying things in between, and that you click like different depending on what it's saying, circumstances or whatever. But yeah, anyway, I got all the way assessed. I actually, the assessment process was very long. It was like I had to sit down for 4 hours and be interviewed, and they did all these weird different things. You have to go to a wedding rehearsal. That is fun, Laura. You have fun. That is so cool. Yes, and I will chat with you soon. So they did a lot of really weird things, but I guess it's to see how you'll react to the situation, how you communicate, how you talk, and all of that. And then after that, there's another portion that for me was 2 hours long, which was done over telehealth. And then they have to interview people from your childhood or past, or people that know you really well. And also, like, I had videos too, videos of my childhood. So once diagnosed with autism, it opens a lot of doors to get help. I worked with people with disabilities for 35 years, so I have a lot of groups too. Yeah, and I'm not really sure about. My therapist wanted me to join a group for like people that got out of abusive relationships, which I know would be really, really helpful to some people. It's like I'm debating that so hard because on one hand, it's good to share and help other people in groups, and on the other hand, like, it's the social aspect I really struggle with, you know. That part is extremely hard to me. And even if I go out with friends that I know are on the neurodivergent spectrum too, so they're like me, their brains are wired the same, and I don't have to worry about small talk or hurting people's feelings or correcting people a wrong way or at all. You know, like things. But it's still really exhausting because there's a thing called masking, and a lot of people do it for different reasons, right? But it's like you try to fit in or you learn different things, but for me it doesn't come naturally. I have to think about it, right? So often when I'm going to have a conversation or I know I'm going to talk to someone or call someone on the phone, I have to rehearse it and make up a fake conversation in my head. Sometimes I even write it out, like what exactly I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it. All of that because it doesn't come easy. People have autism or have a child or family member with autism and understand everything you're talking about. Yeah, oh yeah. So, and like through my learning about everything too and trying to honor myself, my whole entire family is neurodivergent. So it explains a lot of things and why I thought a lot of things were just like normal. It's just a different way of thinking. But my dad was autistic for sure. He did civil engineering, and so like I can look back on my childhood and my favorite classes. My favorite classes in school were math, art, and science. Those were the 3 classes. Like, I could care less about everything else. It was math, art, and science. Science, oh my gosh, I love science so much. And math just comes easy to me. I mean, it's a stereotype. It is a stereotype, but it's true in my circumstance. I'm not obsessed with trains, but my dad was. My dad loved trains. Like trains and race cars. He was very much into trains and race cars, very much into NASCAR, watching cars go round and round in a circle over and over again. That I didn't get. I really love horses and the paranormal. That's always been my thing. Like, my special interest is very much the paranormal. Anything that's unexplained, a puzzle, a mystery. Those type of things I can get really, really, really sucked into. And horses. I love horses so much. I really want a horse, but I'm allergic to those too. Oh, in fact, my cat. Okay, so how do I have a cat, right? How do I have a cat? I'm deadly allergic to cats. She comes inside my house. I have to vacuum all the time. She eats that special cat food that like does something to the proteins that people that are allergic to. and I wash her with special shampoo, and I take allergy medication every single day. Like two different types of allergy medication. So that's how I deal with that, which is like, that's exhausting. But she's been helping a lot with the mice and the bugs and whatever. Like, she chases away raccoons. The other day I saw her chase a German Shepherd. That's how crazy she is. She'll just do that. She'll just, I don't know. What's the name of the cat food? It is Live Clear by Purina. I think they're the only ones that have that food. Live Clear, yeah. It's for getting, it diminishes the allergy proteins by like 47%. So if you are allergic to cats, it's like a lifesaver, trust me. Like, I'm not sneezing or itching my face or anything, and normally if I went into someone's house that didn't have that cat food, I would be sneezing, itching, even with the allergy medication. It's really bad. We had one man where I worked, we could verbally give him a seriously college level math problem before we barely finished giving him the last number. He gave us the answer and was never wrong. That's really cool. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. Although I will tell you one thing. Like, part of the assessment, they do a bunch of what is the word I'm looking for? It's escaping me. IQ tests, right? They do a bunch of IQ tests, and to see what your strengths and weaknesses are, proficiencies. And so there's a block test. If you've done an IQ test before, you know what I'm talking about. And I, on purpose, okay, I can't tell that part of the story. Okay, so anyway, like, it's blocks, and they're half white and they're half red. They're like complete blocks, like square blocks, right? And they give you a visual representation, and you have to create that pattern with the blocks. And so I got all the way to the last, and it's a timed test too. Okay, so I got to the last test, and they had, I won't say how to answer it or anything, but they didn't have a border around it or anything like that. So you're left up to your own devices of how to create that shape. And I was looking at it, and I told the assessor, like, right away, I was like, well, this looks like a trick question, and I don't think you solve it the way that the other ones were solved. So I did it, I solved it, and she was like, wow, because not many people can solve that last question at all. Yeah. Yeah, because there's all different kinds of IQ tests, right? So you can't really know your IQ unless you go in person and do like the in-depth IQ test that goes over every single little thing. And then they'll give you an IQ, but you could have strengths and weaknesses. So it's a basic IQ test. You might be mid to higher depending on what part of the IQ test it was. But I know the block test, like less than 1% of people can complete that test. And I did, and she was surprised. She was like, wow, like, I have never seen anyone answer that. I was like, oh, that's really? I mean, to me, I didn't think it was that hard, but also my dad's a civil engineer, and I was taught that kind of thinking, and that kind of thinking comes easy to me, like pattern recognition and figuring stuff out. Little Miss Mayhem, hello. Yeah, so I guess, but you know, I did poorly in other areas. because they're not my strengths. You know what I mean? Like I have strengths and weaknesses just like everyone else, but my strengths happen to be patterns, pattern solving, and puzzles and figuring things out like that. So those things just, I mean, they come naturally to me. Very stereotypically. I don't know. I love the paranormal. We are here to stay. We're not leaving. And look out for that video. It'll be coming out at some point. I'll give a heads up. Like, coming out this week, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know exactly when we're going to do it because our lives are just, like, they are crazy. We have so many things coming up. Like, every single week of mine is just flat booked, so I don't have time to, like, sit down and film or edit a video. Like, I got, you know, like, it's just, my calendar's crazy. My calendar is really crazy right now. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. But I know a lot of people have been going through that too, right? We all have strengths and weaknesses. I can write a book. I can't outline it. I can write a book and I can't outline it first, ever. But ask me to do it more with a computer and I'm lost. Yeah. I mean, yeah, see, everyone has a certain way that they do things and a certain way that their brain handles things. And I think that's the beautiful thing about life, right? Everyone is different. Although it explains a lot why I wasn't very popular in school and why people didn't really like me and why I don't fit in like normal places ever, and even in places I do fit in. To me, it gets overwhelming. Like, it's still like high school. There's still all these things that I have to pay attention to, or like I'm not part of the cool group, and I'm whatever, you know. When you got your IQ scored, it's like, holy crap, am I a genius? And they're like, that's funny. I mean, so, like, some things I scored extremely high in, but like, yeah, the real IQ test, they have to take so many different types and then put it all together, and then you may be labeled a genius in some areas. But yeah, I bet you are really smart in some areas though, Joe. You have very good strengths. Non-verbal silent once showed me it's not what you can blame, but what you can do. Non-verbal. I've been learning, I forgot how to sign language. I've been learning it. I can say a lot of bad words. That's how I was learning it real good. But I like our sign language. Like learning it's American Sign Language. ASL. So not the British Sign Language, but every once in a while, like the UK Sign Language, European Sign Languages will pop up into my feed too, so I kind of mix some of them up in there. But I need to get back into it too, because obviously, like, I could have signed a lot more. But I guess yeah. I mean, everyone knows one specific one. But there's also like bullshit and like bitch. You know. Like this is thank you. This No, this is very much similar to another hand gesture that everyone's familiar with. Just thank you. Please. Shoot. Yeah, I used to know a lot more. I was doing that. I got sucked into the sign language for a little bit. I got into it way because I think like it's important. A lot of people are nonverbal or hard at hearing, deaf, and they deserve to have someone that can speak with them, you know. There was another one. How do the deaf get on with Italians? They use their hands a lot. I don't know. You know what? Like a lot of things that we do is very similar in ASL anyway. I forget. But I was trying to talk, and go ahead. All for now, Mariah. Glad everything is well. Tell Zach I said hi. Good. You amazing people in chat too. Oh, bye, Noah. Like we will talk soon too, and like yeah. And I do have to share my footage with you too, because you know. Yes. Have a very great day, Noah. It's always good to see you. My partner was an ASL interpreter for 30 years. I'm ASL. Oh man, oh. I love it though. It's a beautiful language, and I have not seen it, Mark. I have heard about it, and honestly, I think there's something to that. Like, I do pick up on people's emotions rather well. Like, I can feel people's emotions. I can't see micro expressions. It's different. Like, it's very fascinating, and I would like to see that and know more about it. If you could send me some links, that would be great. Or I can always look it up too. My kids are freaking Jimmy. But Zach and I have communicated non-verbally without sign language. In fact, like it happened even before like we were together, because we worked together in Pizza Hut. Oh, and by the way, the place that we met, the Pizza Hut that we met, is no longer available. Like it's closed down. It is no longer. So that's very sad. That's very sad. And we met our friend Eli there too. But yeah, he would be all the way at the front of the store. And Jimmy knows how these things work too, right? Different pizza stores are set up differently. But all the way at the front of the store, he would be like cutting a pizza because it was all the way in the front. And in fact, like when you walk into this particular pizza, well, you can't anymore, but when you walk into it, you can see the people cutting the pizza. It's right there, like in the front. You could even see it from the window. And I was all the way in the back, and this happened to be like a long store. I was all the way in the back where the dish pit is, because if you're not running a pizza, if you're not delivering, you're back in dish pit. And so I was in dish pit washing dishes, and I heard him call my name, Mariah. And I walk up there, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, you called me?" And he was like, No, I didn't. I was about to call you. I was thinking of your name, and I was like, well, I heard you audibly, like loud, because I'm all the way in the back. That was like the first time. Ooh, thank you, Mark. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna see that. That was the first time, but we often like aren't even facing each other or whatever, just thinking something, and then the other person will react and respond to what the other person is thinking and didn't say out loud. So Zach and I have a connection. Maybe it's because we're both rather nonverbal. I'm not sure. Well, that and we have a thing. Obviously, we're married, so we have a thing. In the front of the oven where the pizza comes out, Pizza Hut, which is different than any other pizza place I've worked at. Yeah, pizza comes out. Well, I've been to several Pizza Huts where it's different than the way this one was set up. But a lot of Pizza Huts are like that, where you see the pizza being cut and it's right in front. And like some Pizza Huts are more like a square, and like you can hear. But he would have had to yell, like really yell my name for me to hear over the dish pit and everything else. I have trouble. Like I hear everything all at once. Everything is loud. Everything is like my computer right now is really freaking loud. I hear the ringing in my ears. I hear electricity. It's too much. Like I hear a lot of stuff. And sometimes when I'm talking to people, I have to look at their lips and try to really follow along, but I'll say what a lot, and then my brain will catch up like a couple seconds later. Picking up on emotions isn't just an autism. Yeah, a lot of people can do it. It's like part of like really strong empathetic ability. I'm just not good at reading people's faces or like if they're saying something sarcastically, if it's overly exaggerated, I'll know, but I miss that stuff a lot. I take things very literal. So if you say something to me, I will respond literally because I think that's what you mean. Like I'll give an example. I recognize it now when I do it. And if I'm thinking about it afterward, I'm like, oh, I don't think they meant that literally. I had someone come over my house to pick up a couch because I got rid of couches and I got some chairs instead, and I've been redecorating too because I'm like that. I need things the same, but I need things to change too because of the ADHD. Anyway, some people were coming over to take this couch that I really didn't like, and I have a huge pile of bones in my front yard because, you know, I'm me and I'm weird like that, and I love bones and rocks and, you know, weird stuff like that. So they walked up and they were like, what exactly did they say? Because I answered them literally. Oh, okay, so they asked, what is that? But I guess a lot of people say, what is that? When they say, what is that, they really don't mean literally what, because I was like, oh, that's my pile of bones. They can see that. They can see that. I thought later, I was replaying the conversation and going, oh, okay, that's not what they meant. They really meant why. Why is that pile of bones in your front yard? Okay, why? But I didn't get that. I'm very literal, so I didn't connect the two until way later on. But that's exactly, if someone says what, I will tell them what. If you say why, I'll tell you why. You know, you can't ask me things, be more specific. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, yeah. And they were freaked out. And they were freaked out about the bones. They got out of there as quick as they possibly could because they didn't like the bone pile in my front yard, which is understandable. I get it. Okay? I know I'm a weirdo. I know You slip up like that sometimes too? Yeah. I mean, I think everyone does every once in a while, but I really have a problem with it. It's all of the time. All of the time I'll take things literal, and I might catch up like a minute or two later, or it could be days later when I'm replaying conversations in my head, which I do a lot. Like, oh, did I do that right? Did I say the right thing? Did I, I'm very conscious about it. If you choose to seek, anyone can find a reason for their uncomfortable state in their reality. What matters is how we rise above said difference, effectively communicate among. Yes, and I try really hard, okay? I try really hard, but my brain just works like that. It just works literally. So if I offend anyone, I am sorry. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. Okay, I am like that, and Kenny knows this, but one of the things that really bothers me is definitions. Okay, so, and Kenny knows this. I love Kenny. If you're here, hi Kenny. But I'm sure he would have said something. But so the word theory, like, I have a big problem with the word theory. Not the same way he does, because there are several definitions and you can use it in different ways. And scientists happen to use it one way and regular people use it another way. And like, you can use it both ways, or say, I'm using this literally, or say, scientific theory or literal theory. They're two different things. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be more specific about how you're using it. I think that would help. Clarity would help a lot of people. Just saying things in a very more specific. I over-explain all the time. Yeah. So, and I think the reason why I get along with Zach so well is because we're very similarly wired. We hardly ever get into arguments at all because we understand each other and what we mean. We never get offended. Like when I say I don't want any birthday presents, I literally mean I don't want any birthday presents. I don't mean, oh, that's the polite thing to say, blah, blah, blah. I'm dancing around some kind of weird social norm that I freaking don't get. I don't get that at all. Like, why do people say they don't want something when they want it? Or okay, so here's another thing. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a lot of things I do. I just found out. Like, I'm like, okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. That when people ask if you're hungry, they're asking you to go out to eat with them. I didn't know that. Versus being polite. I try to be really polite. I try. Metal Lady Land. Hello. At least you can understand deaf people when they speak behind your back. Freaking Wayne. I try to be polite. I think that I'm being polite. I try to really, really hard to say the right thing, like really hard. That's why being social is really exhausting for me, because I'm not trying to be mean or impolite or anything, and I don't get those things. Like, if you want to go out to eat, just ask me. Just ask me, you want to come out to eat with me? Like, not, are you hungry? That doesn't make any sense to me. I will miss the point. Entirely because my brain is wired. But I think that can be a strength within paranormal and investigating, because investigating, research, and looking at things from several different ways comes naturally to me. And I naturally want to pull things apart and get to, like, I need the real answer. I need an in-depth answer. I'm not going to settle for a surface answer, like, ever. I just can't. Okay? So I think I've said this in a live before, but we do have some new people here, too. But, like, I'm going to have to go soon. But like in Colorado, it snows. Obviously, it snows in Colorado. And we are high in altitude, and it's really cold. It snows. It's under 20 degrees, and the snow will melt. It'll melt completely. Like, but 32 degrees is the freezing point of water. So, like, why is the snow melting? Why is it melting? And I would ask people all the time. They're like, "Well, we're higher in altitude." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, we're higher in altitude. I get that. I know. I live here. I understand that. But why does that make the snow melt? Like, why? That's not the answer. That's like surface level answer. We're higher in altitude. I want to know the mechanism behind it. And it bothered me so much that I had to go researching it, and I found out the answer. Because you are higher in altitude, yes. When you're higher in altitude, you're closer to the sun. Closer to the sun, you get more radiant energy, and radiant energy is a type of energy. So is like heat, right? So heat can make things melt. It's a type of energy. Radiation, radiant energy is a type of energy. So that will make the snow melt too. So even if it's freezing outside, the snow is gonna melt because the sun is out and its death rays are freaking melting it. I have been away for a while. But I like, we aren't gonna stay away. But I'm also not gonna do lives all the time. So what did Elaine say? Miss Mayhem. Miss Mayhem. And not everyone will learn the same way. Yeah, that's true. Not everyone learns the same way. Zach is very hands-on. Like, I try to explain something to him verbally or even draw it. He does not understand what I'm saying. He has to be there in person, physically, look at the thing from all sides to understand what's going on. He's a very hands-on learner. I need a lot of detailed instruction and in-depth analysis. Like, I need to be, my curiosity needs to be satisfied in the way that I think I understand the whole entire mechanism of how it works. So, yes, we all know that the sun is a big ball of fiery gas up there, and the radiant energy, the radiation coming off of the sun is a type of energy that will melt things. And people too. I get sunburns very easily up here. I get heat stroke very easily. I can't be in the sun. The sun is a monster. I don't like the sun. It's good at growing things. Okay, I like that aspect very much because I do love plants, but the thing is, like, I don't like the sun on me or near me or in my eyes at all. And also, though, if I'm outside, okay, this is another weird thing about me. Like, I can't wear sunglasses because it feels like I can't see. But without them, it's too bright. But then with them, it's too dark. I can't see. So it is what it is. You are leaving, Elaine. Have a great day. I'm leaving soon too. Okay. Everyone's leaving. It's lunchtime or dinner time. Have you had a chance to catch up with any investigations on YouTube? I have not. I have not been watching a lot of investigations. I've watched a few of Noah's. And then I think I watched APRF. And I haven't been commenting. I feel really bad. I watched Jimmy's cartoon. Obviously. I had to. And I'm still amazed. Like, he did such a good job animating everything. Like, it's a really good show. And I saw part of Beardo's investigation. Not the good one. I want to watch the good one. where something happened. I popped into a live when he was somewhere too. I think it was 38th Drive, and then I watched. Don't get on me for this, okay? I love Garrett Watts. Okay, I find him very entertaining. That's it. It's not like I think it's real or anything, but he normally doesn't really find anything. He just gets scared and runs around. But I watched half of the Sam and Colby with Garrett Watts. I know Selena was in it too. But, okay, it's a guilty pleasure I have. I like watching Garrett Watts. It is entertaining to me. Okay? So that may be a bad quality of mine. It's fine. Have you found any correlation between spirituality and paranormal experiences? Personally, yes. Research-wise, throughout my life, I've asked people, like, that's typically, like, I don't do small talk very well. The way I met Alex was, like, I just walked up to him and I said, "Are you into the paranormal?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah." And I was like, "Oh, do you want to go on the ghost hunt?" Like, that's how I meet people. I ask if they like the paranormal. I don't, like, "Oh, how's the weather? What are you doing today?" Like, I don't do that. I'm very bad at doing that. I feel very embarrassed. But, like, yeah, so I ask a lot of people about their beliefs, spirituality, paranormal. Have you ever experienced anything? Listening to different people's stories. And the thing is really interesting. The more spiritual someone is, I think the more they do have experiences. But I've also seen people that don't believe in anything whatsoever have a really weird experience that they can't explain. And that, in turn, gets them into the paranormal or believing the paranormal. So I don't know. I think I think this is one of those things that is a mystery to life that keeps us interested in going, is our beliefs and how we connect and communicate with people over beliefs and discussing them and exploring them. And I think that's, I don't even know how to say that. I think that's a very important part of life. And they've done research studies on life satisfaction and happiness and everything like that. And it turns out, like, people that have beliefs, you know, whether they're bullshit beliefs or not, you know, I'm not saying that anyone's are, by the way. Like, everyone has a right to their own beliefs and their own journey within their beliefs and everything like that. So I never get on people for that. It's like, okay, you have your own beliefs and that's cool, and I'll ask you questions about it, like, oh, why do you believe that, and what experiences have you? I'll always ask questions because I'm extremely curious about it. I will never tell someone not to believe something. Except for, like, ghost apps, because okay, everyone knows I don't care for ghost apps. I think those are whatever, but I don't like them. I don't care for them at all. I don't believe them. Garrett is funny. I like the guy who's just so squirrely that people don't really get him. You either get him or you don't, you know? And I followed Garrett for a really long time, like even before he was doing ghost stuff. And I love Garrett. And I love that has that same, like, special interest in the paranormal too. So, you know, but yeah. So I find a lot of interest in people's belief structures. What I don't like is people pressuring me to change my beliefs, you know. I don't like religious people coming to my door and trying to get me into your church or your religion, because I don't want to do that. I would rather see. I'm an eclectic omnist, first of all, so it's really hard to explain. I believe everything and nothing at the same time. I believe everything. So I read a lot of different religious books, and I ask people about their views, but I don't go to any churches or do any of that. I don't believe in any of that. And the eclectic part, like, I am an omnist, but I lean heavily towards what people would consider the pagan ways, or more holistic, like nature-based, seasonal-based beliefs. Like, I believe in everything, but that's what I practice. Okay, so kind of weird to explain. Don't tell anyone that you watch Beardo. You know what? I was watching his live on Facebook today. Interestingly enough, there's not that many people there, so you can actually like chit chat with him. So if anyone's on Facebook, like Beardo's going live on Facebook nowadays, and like there will be like 30 people in the live, so you can actually communicate with him. It's actually pretty. It's like back in the day when Beardo was on, and like you could actually get a question answered. And now it's like random if you get caught, like your question gets caught or not. But anyway, like I'll say if something is correct or not, right? Like you can believe that the sky is purple. Maybe your experience, maybe the sky is purple. Maybe that's how you're experiencing life. But the physicality is that it, like where the Earth is a spheroid orb, it is not flat. And I will argue with people that believe that, because that is the dumbing down of our population, and I will not stand for that. That is too hard. It's too hard. No, it's Sir Beardo, the award. Oh yeah, I forgot. He won an award. I did see things here and there. Okay? I did see things here and there. Like APRF. Like I do watch. I'm very bad at commenting now and stuff, but I wish I was better. Found them through Shane Dawson. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's where I found Garrett too. I think was through Shane Dawson, or they were both popping up simultaneously. Like, you know, the Spooky Boys doing their little like whatever things that they used to do, like their little, I forget what you call them, but anyway, they would do little things and like freak out and get scared, but nothing would really happen. It was funny. It was entertaining. Like, honestly, I know Shane Dawson got canceled a lot, and I know why. Okay, I get it. But I also think that he's very misunderstood. Is what I think a lot of it is. He's a good creator. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. I love you. Oh my god, so awesome. So awesome to see everybody again. Oh my god. I can't believe I don't do this. But yeah, I did get burnt out. Like, I had extreme burnout too. That was the other problem. Like, I couldn't do anything. I was so tired. Like, I had this thing. Now, my medication really helps with this aspect of it, of the ADHD, but I had like intrusive sleep. So for those of you that don't know what an intrusive sleep is, it's not narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is something different. But like, you're so tired and exhausted that your eyes are just like closing and you're falling asleep. Like right in the middle of the day, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you drink water, ate food, drink coffee, you're falling asleep. Falling asleep because stuff is not stimulating enough for your brain to handle life. And you're just shutting down. And because I've used up all my energy, all of everything that I had of me, I was fully depleted. I had nothing in my cup left. So, yeah, I was fully burned out. And it was really, really hard. Wait, what are you doing? You're doing that now? Okay. Oh, your eyes are shutting. So it's really hard too, because someone will put on a movie and I'll be interested, or it'll be not interesting enough. I'll just fall asleep. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. It just happens. It's so hard. Like one of the tests that they had when they were doing the assessment, you had to click a button every time something was shown on the screen or said a specific thing, and I was falling asleep. And after that test, I was like, crap, they're going to say I have ADHD for sure. I can't. I will fall asleep. It's not interesting enough for me. And I always forget everything. Like, I can set anything down and it will just disappear and I don't know where it is. I'm struggling to stay awake all day, every day, but as soon as I go to bed, I'm wide awake. Yeah. No, that's a symptom of like ADHD and autism. Because the thing is, like, it's so quiet when you're in bed and everyone's asleep. No one's energies are like coming at you. So your brain can finally relax, and when it's relaxed, you wake up. It's so weird. Because you have sleep apnea too? Yeah. I know that I don't. That I don't have. But I don't get as much sleep as I should because I do stay awake longer than I should. But I've been trying to. My psychologist and my therapist and everyone was like, okay, you should take melatonin and magnesium at night, and it'll help you go to sleep at night. You know. Those tests and entertainment. Wait, what tests are you? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay. But like, yeah. I have a real hard problem with going to sleep. It was really great to see you too, Lisa. Are you leaving too? Still on the waiting list for ADHD testing. I've been on the list for about 2 years now. Oh my gosh, that is a long time. I was very lucky. I will say, like, everyone in America, they wait a long time too for some reason. And I don't know why this is. I must have hit it at just the right time. Very lucky. I'm very grateful. From the onset of me asking for the test to finishing, I think it was 2 months. It took me a month to wait. And then I had my appointment and tested, and a month after that is when I had my results. So that was pretty cool. And my insurance actually covered it, so that was really that was nice too. Because I know some people pay a lot of money for it as well. I think it's like $2,000, $3,000 to get an assessment. But yeah, crazy. I did not know. I would have done so much better in school. I probably would have been able to focus on all those books that I hated. Oh my goodness. Like, I've been thinking about so many things where it's like, oh my gosh, everything makes so much sense now. Like, I can't focus. If someone's talking about something I'm really not interested in, it takes like so much effort to like, I'm going to listen, I'm going to pay attention, but my brain will wander off too. Like, but if I want to do something and if I'm hyper focused on it, I can learn anything, and I can do anything. That's why I do all of my home repair myself. I do my own plumbing. Zach does the electrical because he knows electrical. But I learn it when he's doing it too, like, because I pay attention. Because I don't like the way people do things. I think it's wrong. I built my Blaze bunk bed for them because every single bunk bed that was available on the market was, 1, too expensive, and number 2, they weren't built right. They were rickety. I'm like looking at it going like, this is like dangerous. It's not even safe. So I'll just build it myself. I do everything myself because I don't trust other people. Everything is made so cheaply these days. And I think a lot of people don't know what they're doing. I don't know. No one cares about the products anymore. Like, okay, these hair ties, I love these hair ties. They're by Goody. I think this is like one of the last good ones that I have left over. But the company that makes these, they still look like this. But they don't perform like this. And this one's almost worn out. So after this one tie, I have nothing left, and I have to find new hair ties. I hate that. If I like something, I always get the same thing, and when they change it, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with how you changed your hair ties, Goody. Definitely not a sponsor. But yeah. Okay. Oh, is there any other questions? Because I think I have 10 minutes. I have an appointment. Those hair ties for figure are the same. I get them at Dollar General. Do you get them at Dollar General? Are they good though? Do they snap? Because look, they used to be, now they're glued. I think this is one of the ones that was heat. Oh, this is a heat one. Yeah, because this is one of the good old ones. So this one's heat. They put it together with heat. I don't know if you can see that. Where the seam is right there. It was done with heat. Now they glue them together, so like they get any kind of old and you stretch it out like this and they just go snap. Or you're putting it in your hair and it comes apart and it's like just fabric. I can't. Like I have to find new hair ties. Oh, but also I've been reading books, so if you guys haven't read, like if you like scary books, The Creeper, really good. It's by A.M. Shine, and he wrote The Watchers, so if you've seen the movie The Watchers, that's based on a book. That was his first book. And then Ice Age, this is his second full-length book, was The Creeper. Really good. I read it in about 12 hours, maybe 8. Yeah, it wasn't 2 days. I started it one night and then I finished it by mid-afternoon, but like I was doing other stuff too. And I've also been reading the Witcher series, which is really good, and another book. I forget what, but yeah. So I've been reading to like chill myself out instead of watching stuff. But I have watched a lot of documentaries too, because I really love documentaries. Like any kind of documentary. If you know of a good documentary, just send it my way, and I will watch it. Like or I've probably already seen it. That's how it is. I love documentaries. But anyway, I am going to have to run because I do have an appointment at 12 and my time, and right now it's 11:52, so I have to make that appointment. And but thank you guys all for tuning in. It was really fun, and I'm sorry that I won't be like doing regular lives like this anymore, or Zach and I, but you will see us every once in a while do live. We'll pop up. No Mom for Christmas, different charity things, or interviews, or special like announcement type of thing. And we are still going to post videos here on the Occult Life YouTube. So don't go away. We are still here. We're still doing stuff, and you will see us in a very big way soon, hopefully. Not soon, but like the big project that we're working on should be available to see in 2030. I'm sorry, that is a long time. But thank you guys all for coming, and I really much appreciate you, and you all have a very fantastic day. And yeah. It was so much fun. Thank you all. You will see us. We'll post videos and stuff. It just won't be like all the time. It'll be like maybe once or twice a year, something like that. Okay? All right. But thank you everyone for being here. And I'll pop in and every once in a while and say hi on other stuff. You'll see me around. Okay, so you guys take care. Thank you. Oh, this is always awkward.